All right, guys, how's it going? Post game UCLA, disappointing loss. I feel like we had a really good chance to win this game. Definitely a very winnable ball game if we have Justin. Nothing about UCLA jumped off the field at me, though. That Phillips kid for defense, that guy is going to be a monster. He's like their Troy Dye. He's just an absolute animal. That dude is going to be an absolute killer. Um, but nothing about UCLA really jumped off the field at me. Very winnable ball game if we have Justin. In fact, I think we could have won that game Saturday. Just did not execute, did not make the plays, and it all just came down to execution. I feel like Braxton played his best game of the year. Braxton is slowly starting to get it. I feel like the staff is holding him back just because they don't want to break his confidence. He's slowly gaining some confidence, and they did let him go down the field a lot more in this game than they did the last 2 weeks. So I'm really confident in Braxton getting better week in and week out, though Justin is practicing more and more every day. He's got pads on this week, and Taggart did not rule out the possibility of him playing against Utah. This would be his fourth week, so we heard 4 to 6 weeks when he first got hurt. So this is about the time you're going to start to see him, the rumors creep in of him coming back. I don't think he plays against Utah. I think you play it safe. You don't rush him back, and you see if you can get him ready for Washington. But that's to be determined. UCLA, like I said, we were right in there, tied the ball game in the second quarter, and I thought, man, if we could just get a lead and ride our defense for a little bit, I thought we had a chance, but it just didn't work out that way. And those are the breaks. It sucks to lose three in a row. Utah's in the same spot, coming off a 0-3 skid. Just got crushed by Arizona State. So we'll see where they're at. I think they're a very beatable team. We have them at home. The question is going to be, can Braxton just keep getting better and better, or are we going to have Justin out there? That's really going to be the deciding factor, is how good can Braxton play? Or if we have Justin, we have Justin, and I think it's a very winnable ball game at that point. It would be nice to beat Utah. That way you don't have to depend on beating Arizona and Oregon State in the last two ball games of the year to get bowl eligible. You can drop one and you still make a bowl game. Washington is going to be Washington. It's not going to be pretty. I don't expect to beat Washington even with Justin. That's the game everyone's circling to get him definitely back by, and maybe make it competitive. I would prefer not Justin's first game back to not be Washington on the road, but sometimes those are the breaks. So we'll see. Utah, I'm never going to say my team can't win. It's going to come down to how well Braxton can play. We know Royce is an animal. Royce this week did break Michael James' Oregon rushing record. He's the best, all-time leading rusher in Oregon football history, which is obviously a great accomplishment with the great running backs we've had in the recent years. And in my opinion, one of the best backs we've had since, Jonathan Stewart. Michael was really good. Michael was a great running back, but I really love me some Jonathan Stewart and Royce Freeman. I think I'd go Jonathan Stewart, Royce Freeman, and then Michael personally. Even Kenyon Barner was right up there for me, even though he was Michael James' proverbial backup the entire time he was here. He did get 1 year, I think, without Michael in his backfield, but man, this Oregon streak of running backs has been absolutely phenomenal, and even Kane Benoit is a really, for me, a favorite running back because he just is so quick and he just does everything you ask of him to do, even in a backup role, and I like Kane a lot. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. On to Utah. We'll see how we handle things. Going to be really good to be back home and get to the friendly confines of Austin Stadium and see if we can pull out a win. Both teams, like I said, 0-3 in the last 3 weeks, so something's got to give here. As always, guys, go Ducks, and see y'all after the game.